In the box we have the user manual, and we can get ourselves a free gift as well. There's a metal 3-legged tripod, and we get the Tenvis TW888 webcam. It is capable of 1080p at 30 frames per second, and it comes with a 120-degree wide-angled lens and an inbuilt microphone. It's compatible with Windows, macOS, Linux and smart TVs. The head measures approximately 11.3 centimeters across, 2.8 centimeters high and 2.7 centimeters deep. The head can be tilted up and down to 180 degrees, and we get a full 360-degree rotation. We have the rubber pads on the inside to prevent it from causing damage to your screen, and there's a movable flap on the end which rests against your screen to prevent it moving around. A 1/4-inch thread is on the bottom which allows you to mount the included tripod if you do run into any kind of issues with attaching it to your screen. It is completely plug and play, and when it's connected there's a dim red light to say there is power going to the webcam, and when you are using it there is a green light to let you know that you are live. In a completely dark room, the automatic low light correction does a good job at bringing light to the image. There is quite a lot of grain, and we immediately notice the warping of the image on either side, and this will become more apparent when we start using the lights. The movement isn't bad considering there is no light available. Bringing in natural light and we get a much better image as you would expect. The warping is more obvious on the sides, but you do get a lot in the image with its 120-degree wide-angle lens. So if you want to get multiple people on the camera, you can do this. Covering up the lens and moving our hand away shows that the focusing and colour adjustment is good. It takes a second or two to recalibrate itself. Using a ring light brings the best results. If you do get too close to the light, then expect to look washed out. The movement looks as though we are getting the full 30 frames per second, and the image quality isn't bad, and we stay in focus throughout even though we're moving around a lot. It's not going to be as crisp as a DSLR camera, but it is certainly crisp enough to show the stains I've got on the front of my hoodie, which I probably should have noticed before filming. Focusing on a small object first, without the use of a ring light and having natural light coming in through the window, and it keeps the Lego character in focus up until around 6 inches or so away. When we switch on the ring light, the only thing that changes really is that we've got a weird green hue to the image now, which we didn't have in our previous test. Loading up OBS and using the chroma key filter to remove the green screen brought a decent result. We did get some pixelation where it struggled to remove the green screen, and having to play around with the sliders, we just couldn't quite get the perfect key. So you may need to boost the greens using an OBS filter, and then use the chroma key filter on top to get a better result.
This is a microphone test using the Tenvis TW888 webcam. This is the kind of audio you can expect from the inbuilt microphone.
Comparing it against the Creative Livecam and the Lincplus C2 shows that it is a very capable webcam and would do a good job if you had to do remote calls, especially if you need to get multiple people on the camera, but I would recommend using a standalone microphone. Price wise, it's currently at £29.99 in the UK, but there is a £6 off voucher at the moment, which makes it a decent choice if you are on the lookout for a budget webcam.